The first basic head movement drill is working that side to side, the slipping action, but doing it stationary with my opponent. So when I'm in front of my opponent, what he's gonna do is just throw jabs at me, just throwing jabs, giving me that visual aid where I can get off to the side for my head movement. So he throws the jab, I'm just gonna go side to side. Yep, and then he can speed it up. Couple key points is you want to keep your hands up and your chin down. I want to be in that medium crouch. I want to bend at the waist when I'm slipping. I'm not bringing the shoulders forward. I'm not just moving the head up. I'm bending at my waist when I'm just going side to side, side to side. It's almost like I'm going to drive my head to my shoulder, side to side. So again, stationary slip drill. He's going to start. This is a good warm-up drill where I put a clock on for 1 minute, maybe 90 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and just work that slipping motion, working on my technique and my form and my conditioning. This is what I call the stationary weave drill. So I'm gonna be in front of my training partner, and he's gonna just throw hooks. We're gonna stay stationary, all right? I'm not going in, not moving out, we're not circling, and I'm just gonna work that bobbing and weaving, that weaving motion. All right, so he throws a hook, I'm just gonna bob and weave. Again, keeping that crouch, keeping my head up. I'm not bending over like this. I'm crouching down as like I'm sitting down on each weave. So again. That is the stationary weave drill. Now we're gonna do the advancing slip drill. This is where I'm gonna go side to side. My training partner is gonna throw those quick jabs at me, but we're gonna be moving forward, okay? This is a great drill to learn how to bridge the gap or to get close, to get inside your opponent's punches and to get close where you can throw your counter punches. So I'm gonna back up here. So all he's gonna do is he's gonna go backwards, throwing them single jabs. And I'm gonna go side to side while stepping. Usually the footwork I do with this is if I slip to the left, I step with the left. If I slip to the right, I step forward and to the side, to the right. So I'm here. We're gonna go now, he's gonna do it, slip, slip, and then go backwards. Really focusing on keeping that low profile, hands up, chin tucked, going side to side, but also gaining ground, trying to get close to my opponent. This is the advancing weave drill. So I'm just gonna step, use the bob and weave. He's gonna throw those hooks while retreating backwards. So I'm in front of my training partner. He's gonna start with a hook. I'm gonna weave and step, weave and step. In this drill, I'm gonna work on moving my head, slipping the straight punch or the jab while my opponent's moving. I'm just gonna focus, for the sake of the drill, is he's gonna throw one jab and I'm gonna do one slip. Remember, I can slip to the right, slip to the left, or slip down. Use the duck, or some people call it the bob. So when I'm in front of my training partner, remember you can put a round on, maybe 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute round. He's just gonna move around, throw a single jab, and I'm gonna work on moving my head. He's gonna try to touch me in the forehead. All right, so here. You can see it's really basic, but very important. I'm not trying to get close to him. I'm staying on the outside, controlling that distance. And just move and slip, one slip, one slip. That is the single jab. The second progression of this drill is he's gonna throw 2 solid jabs at me and I'm gonna move my head 2 times. Remember, I can move in any combination I want. I go slip, 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 slip. I go slip down, I can go down, slip. And he's just gonna move around, adding footwork where I have to manage the distance, and I'm just gonna move my head twice. So move around, he throws 2 jabs. Making sure I'm bending at the waist. When I slip, I want to bend at the waist. I'm not going forward, I'm not bringing the shoulders forward, or I'm not just moving the head. So that is slipping off the 2 jabs. Now the third progression of this drill is he's going to throw 3 jabs at me. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to move my head 3 times. I'm going to try to focus on slipping. Now one thing you can add in, if I slip, slip, and weave, if I can add in that weave, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But primarily I want to focus on slip to the right, slip to the left, and down. So he's going to move around, he's going to throw 3 jabs at me. And I'm going to move. Now, this is kind of like a basic level of doing it, but if you want to up the ante and make it more realistic, what you can do is put a mouthpiece in and put a headgear on. All right, put your boxing headgear on to where it gives him a, number one, it's a little bit bigger target, but then he's really trying to hit you with those jabs. All right, he's really trying to set up and hit you with the jab, and then you have to move your head, okay? Which is just gonna make it a little more realistic, but this is a great starting point, is if you're just learning how to move your head properly.